Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Charles and this is episode 41 of our Let's Play series on the memory. As you can see, we are in process of... Oh shoot, did I leave my... I may have left this a little bit too close, so let me... I'm just gonna get it out of the way in a very not great way. Let's see, I've got some weeds over here. We're gonna have to wait until next time to do the weeds. Anyway, as you can see, I have started, our cotton is ready. So I've started the harvest on that, put that off on a worker. We also have our sunflowers are ready, so I need to jump into my harvester here. Let's see, I can put that down. And then I need, of course, my... I just need to pull the trailer out because I need my sunflower harvester. I guess corn and sunflower, but I'll be using it, of course, for sunflowers today. Did I go too far? Did I not line the... There we go. Yeah, I just need to get it out where I can get to it. But anyway, it is a big episode. Of course, we have... this is going to constitute the vast majority of our fields. That need to be harvested today. We also had a bit of a surprise. That I will let you in on. I just want to get this... I want to get this guy started. I need to get up where I can see where I'm going. Okay, and we are now harvesting cotton and sunflowers. But before we get too far away from the farm here, I need to go and grab a tractor. Let's see. I guess I will use this guy. This is our original. One of our originals that we started with on the series. I need to run over to the shop. I'll go ahead and keep you with me for a little while. And on the way over to the shop, I can show you the reason why I need to head over there. Hope everyone is doing well. I was a little bit afraid that our poplar was going to be ready this month too, but that has one more month, so that will be in the next episode. Yeah, speaking of the next episode, I think we basically have. We are fulfilling almost all the requirements that I had set for the possibility of when we were going to end this series. So this is really going to end up being the penultimate episode. So we have some sunflowers. We also have our corn over here to harvest today. But unexpectedly, we also have our sugarcane. Look at the size of this stuff. Yeah, it's time to harvest sugarcane, and that, I have a tendency to think, is going to be the most tedious harvest today, which is why I am, at least for now, doing this, starting this one myself anyway. We'll see how long it takes me to say, no, I've had enough, I'm going to put it off on a worker. But depending on how fast it fills, because I mean, it's the harvester is, 1 or 2 rows. It's not going to be anything like the multiple rows that I was taking with that big harvester on my Mars series in Flashback Friday. So, and as you can see, in all of this harvesting, I am racing the rain. We have rain in the forecast again. We had a lot of rain in the last episode. Now, getting this all hooked up might be a bit of a trick. Let's see. Yeah, so this is going to take a while, and I may have to put it on a. I'm not even sure how. I'm not even sure how often, it's going to have to be emptied and things like that, and this cart that I've got to go with it and everything. I don't know how fast that's going to fill, how often it'll have to be emptied. Oh, what a contraption. Okay, well, like I say, small field. At least it's a small field. So, we're going to get back over, and when I get back over to the field, we'll see how in the world we set this thing up and get it going. Okay, here I am at the sugarcane field. Now, let's see, I'm pretty sure I have to unfold like you do with most things. What did that do? Just put it out to the side a little bit? Okay. We're going to have to turn it on. Wait, what? Oh, unfold the pipe first. Okay, now turn it on. We also have to lower it. Let's see how awful I am at using this thing. Okay. Oh my goodness, I cannot cannot see, and I can't tell if I'm missing. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, it's filling it up pretty quick. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to have to run in our field there. One pass down and we've already got 4,630 liters. Oh, this is going to be a disorganized mess, I can tell. So if I can just keep the tractor close up against it, I guess. Okay, going down this side, we'll see how much I how much I missed on the outside. Yeah, not too much, I guess. I can always come back and get it. Or I can veer all the way out there and go get it now. Okay, yeah. Well, it's not filling up the cart here overly fast. You know, I was afraid I was afraid it'd be so bad that I would get down, you know, I would get like down one side and that would be ready to empty or something like that. So I guess I'll have to go over. I'll have to go over and get our trailer to empty this into. See if I can make it around this corner. Be harvesting as I go, kind of blindly. Oh boy. Yeah, this harvester might take me a bit to get used to. There are going to be missed bits all over this field. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I have no idea what it's going to do. I'm going to set that off on a worker half the time it wants to, you know, go over the same things, same parts that I've already done. Okay, it says it's not ready for work. Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to go get the trailer, and I'll be back, because the hopper was almost full. Okay, gotten the trailer. As we head back out, I'm going to come out this way because I want to see where our harvester is on this side. Still going. Okay. It looked like our cotton harvester was still going up in the other field over there too. And among all the stuff with the sugarcane, I have to keep these harvesters on the move. So yeah, a little bit of a bittersweet realization, that this is the penultimate episode. We'll be, I guess, harvesting our poplar and cutting down those trees and selling off the wood chips on those. And probably. We've also got quite a bit of spraying to do, so I'll probably go ahead and, I'll set a worker going on that tomorrow, or in the next episode anyway. Let's see, how close do I actually have to get to this thing? I never... there, maybe? Okay, now let's see what's... Are you telling me that a worker refuses to do this? Is that what we're... let's choose that. And what do we do? Well, I've chosen the trailer, so let's okay. Why is it not? Okay. Well, it's going to take me a while to figure this out, I think. I can't. Let me see if I can figure out why this isn't working correctly now. Doesn't seem to want to continue harvesting, and it also doesn't want to let me empty that hopper in the back. So, yeah, all things that are going to have to be figured out here. Let's see. Okay, let me. Okay, well, this is, needless to say, a disappointing development here. For some reason, we were harvesting just fine. We went around twice, and it was harvesting just fine. And, you know, I tried to put it on that worker, and it said that the crop wasn't ready, or whatever it says. I'll try it again. Field not ready for this work or already worked. And it just refuses to work anymore. I finally did get that other trailer emptied into this, and then I realized that this trailer will also hook to this, and I can just go directly into that and save myself from having to empty. So, well, this is quite the conundrum, and quite frustrating, actually. This may end up being the same situation we had with our carrots. So, you can be sure that, you know, if I can't get a harvester that's going to be working correctly, yeah, I'm not sure why it's giving me the message that it's not ready when it's, you know, the entire crop looks like it's ready, and it told me it was ready, and it let me harvest some of it as if it was ready. So I don't know if it's the harvester that's got a problem. I don't know if it's the crop on this map that's got an issue. We'll go ahead and get this guy moved over. If we can squeeze between a couple of trees in here. I guess I should check to make sure there were no missed bits in this field that I need to go back and get. Yeah, he didn't fall into the creek. Looks like our harvester on the other side is done as well. Move it to the next field. Oh, there's just a little bit. Just some little bits and pieces here and there that it's missed, but we'll go ahead and discount those. This field over here, that is ours. So you are the next field that I can turn this loose on. Okay. Okay. Always nice to see a harvester working. So, let's see what to do. Yeah, I fooled with that for quite a while, and you know, I was so happy that I finally figured out the secret ninja trick to emptying that telescoping trailer. And now, okay, so let me, no, don't detach that. Let me detach that, reattach it, unfold it, pipe out, turn it on, lower it. Oh, and we're harvesting again. Momentary glitch? I don't know. Well, that's good. That saved me from having to do something sneaky. We'll see how long it holds out. I guess, you know, maybe just don't put a worker on this. Apparently has some issues with that. I can just go down start taking out a little bit out of the middle of the field here. No idea if I'm going straight because I can't see the tractor. The crop is so tall. Good that we've got this high capacity trailer hooked to there. It means we can more than likely we'll be able to harvest most, if not all, of this field without without having to stop to empty. Now, as you can see, we're going to have 1,000 mist bits to go back and get at the end of this. Wouldn't be one of my harvests if we didn't. Oh yeah, it's going to be definite slow going. I'll just go ahead and put the rest of this, or at least some of this, into a time lapse. I don't know if I don't know if you need to see the even in a time lapse the whole thing of me struggling going. Looks like one row at a time on this. And because it is going to take a while, but I will time lapse some of it and give you some of that anyway. Okay, everybody. Well, I've run into a little situation there. I didn't even notice I have run out of fuel in my tractor. Well, now how do I... can I still... Yep, I can still detach from it. I just can't move now. Okay. Well, anyway, I have some harvesters that are ready to move and everything, so I'm going to go and get that done. And then I'll figure out refueling my tractor. I've only got a few little wisps of mist bits to pick up on the sugarcane, and then we'll be done with that harvest. We've still got a lot to go with the rest of them, though, so I'll pick you back up probably when I've gotten the fuel situation figured out, and we'll get the fuel situation figured out, and then we'll see about getting the rest of these harvests done. Harvests done, I guess, if I can talk this morning. Okay, finally getting the last of that. Whew. Okay. And fold that back up. I am going to choose the trailer, disconnect it, pull this forward a little bit. As you can see, I did get the I got the tractor fully refueled, and also got it went ahead and serviced it while I did that. Now we ended up, if I hook back to this trailer, if I line it up right, we got 137,682 liters off of this little field. Now, you got some idea of how slow it went with that piece of machinery. Now, you know, keep in mind, if you saw that flashback, those two Flashback Friday episodes that I did on Mars, where we harvested sugarcane, in the end on that, we got over 6 million liters of sugarcane off of those fields. And so can you imagine if we had to harvest 6 million liters with that little thing? That would have been maddening, and I never would have planted it if that was all I had to do. Now, let's look at sugarcane. It's not a bad price, so let's go ahead and find where 72. Okay, the open hall door. We're going to go ahead and sell this. And then I'll come back and check on the harvesters and stuff, and I might have to stop by the shop on the way. It'll give me an excuse to. Oh. Took my hand off of it to readjust, and okay, so I will see you when we get closer over to the sale point. Okay. If that one little tree wasn't there, it'd be a little bit easier to gauge that turn in. But it is there, so okay, here we are at our sale point, selling sugarcane. Not the best time of year, but not the worst, so we'll go ahead and unload it. $51,339 for our little field of sugarcane. Okay, now I'm going to get back over, and like I said, I'm probably going to stop at the shop because I have a lot of harvesting to get done today, so that's what I want to stop over there and get something to help with that. Okay, everybody. You don't need to rub your eyes and wonder if your eyes are deceiving you. Yes, this is a brand new harvester. Same one that we had before, but in a different color so I can tell them apart. I got it because we have also corn to harvest today, so I'm going to see what happens when I set a worker going on this. Now these fields, at the time when I bought them, they did have mature weeds and all that. I didn't do any kind of fertilizing or weeding or anything like that on them. They just are what they are. I figure, basically I bought them with the crop in the field, and so, it's an extra thing. I see that tree right there might give some difficulty. I'll hang till it gets by that before I go check on the other harvester and see if it's ready to move. Oh, it did get by it. Awesome. Okay, I'll take a little shortcut across our weedy field here. Almost slid right off into the creek there. Okay, and as I suspected, this harvester over here is ready, and oh yeah, we got plenty of room. 56%. Okay, and I have a feeling it might be time to move our cotton harvester over to a new field as well. So I'm going to go catch up with that and get it moved, and then I'll be back with you here in just a little bit when I've moved this harvest a little further along. Okay, as you can see, I have the first six of our cotton bales. It's been one of those days. I have the first 6 of our cotton bales loaded up, and we are headed down here to the station, which I guess is right next to the warehouse, and we're going to go ahead and sell our cotton bales just right off the field. No use in storing them. And boy, it has been an adventure so far, keeping these harvesters going. Had another one run out of fuel. There we go, 140,959 there, and the cotton harvester, well, I would say the cotton harvester is still going, but I think it's actually completed its task, so I'm going to keep on with that. But like I say, I did have another harvester run out of fuel, and it ran out. I went over and checked on it and everything, and it ran out of fuel right after I got back into it, and for who knows how long. The worker had been there just up against a tree with the wheel spinning, and hadn't been able to figure out to back itself off of it. So anyway, got it refueled, and it's going on the field that it's doing. I've got my cotton harvester should be ready, I think, now to move it to the last cotton field. And I'll just take this trailer back over, and we'll see how many bales we end up with, how many more. We've already taken 6, so I forgot to reset the bale counter from the last time we had used it on on that baler, so it's saying something like, you know, when I got in it said something like 41 bales or something like that. So anyway, I'm going to keep on with this harvest, and I'll see you toward the end of it. Okay, well, it has been a bit of a slog, but here we are. We have finished our corn harvest. The harvester for the sunflowers is on its last field. We'll probably have to go and clean that one up. Corn is at its absolute worst right now, so I'm going to go ahead and offload it into this trailer. You know how was it the last episode that I was, it was in the last episode, I think, when I was commenting about how that bridge, not the bridge closest to us here, but the other one, I took the harvester over that and commented about how, I didn't think this header would go over this bridge very easily, but it went over just fine. Well, apparently it's only the grain header. The corn and sunflower header does not want to go over that bridge, so I had to get up to a little bit of shenanigans to get it over. But I did get it to this side, and it is harvesting the last field, and I stayed in the harvester as it started that last field since it had never harvested it before. And oh boy, was it taking a really crazy route through the field, and I have a feeling there's going to be a lot for us to clean up after. But yeah, massive harvest today. Have not looked at how many cotton bales we have. I assume that cotton baler has finished anyway. And our sunflowers are not their best price, but still a good price, but after this month they are going to tank. So we need to get this trailer back over for when we finally do finish the harvest on that field. And I've already looked up a place to take the sunflowers. So we'll get those and our cotton sold, and then I will be in need of a very long rest. So just let me get over to the field, and I'll see where that harvester is, and I'll join you back up when we've got all the sunflowers loaded here into the trailer. Okay, and here we are. Finished the harvest. Yay. Ran into a bit of a thing in the last sunflower field. There was a collision along one side. Just nothing there, but there was some kind of a collision. Have those bins always been sitting there? We don't come here very often, so I guess maybe they have. But I was able to I had to go back after the worker because they skirted around that collision. But I was able to actually get all the sunflowers. So $165,986 for our $165,986 for our sunflowers. That gets us up to $907,477. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a number. I'm going to get back over. We have the last of our cotton loaded up. I'm going to get back over, and when I get back over there, I will rejoin you when we are back to sell the last, I think it was 5. Yeah, we sold 6 last time. We got 5 this time, so 11 cotton bales in total from all of our fields. We'll sell those, and we'll see where that leaves us. Okay, here we are. We are back at our sale point here at the depot. And this should be the last of what we are selling today. Okay, and let's see. $115,963 from the cotton bales. That puts us at $1,023,441. Whew, it's been quite a day, and leaves us with a lot of empty fields. So I am going to get back over to the farm, try and get some of my farm machinery back into, back into some order, because it's spread all over the farm right now. I'm going to get it all back, and then I am going to call it a day. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in here and watching the penultimate episode of our Let's Play on the memory. If you liked the episode, then please go down below and hit the like button. By all means, leave me a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to ring the bell if you want to be notified for when I make new videos. I will be back in the next one, and I will have another. I should also, for the last one, and I've hit a little bit of a snag in the map that I wanted to follow this one with. I'll let you know more in the next one, but it may be that I just continue for now with the new Penashir Valley parallel competitive series that I've been doing. I've done 2 episodes of it now, and should be recording another one probably tomorrow. Usually those, or maybe tomorrow, at least sometime during this next week. I had been premiering those on Saturdays, so we'll see. Maybe if I don't have this to do, then maybe I'll try and get 2 series of that out, or 2 episodes of that out. And so, but anyway, yeah, I want to thank everybody again for watching. Whew, boy, that's a dense forest right there. Waited so long for that to grow, I really hate to cut it down. Okay, well, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.